Previous to the JBS purchasing the facility, the Ottumwa, Iowa plant was not very well thought of in the industry. There was a lot of union strife and a lot of problems, and the product did not have a very good reputation. In 2016, I came down with a couple other folks from JBS and formed a team to change the culture.
I remember the first time we visited the Ottumwa plant. It was a plant that was not very well capitalized. We actually viewed that as a positive. We had opportunity here to help improve the plant.
JBS transforms communities through our investments and our involvement in the community. JBS has been in the community for 9 years, and the transformation you've seen in the community is huge.
JBS's Hometown Strong program has helped with providing resources to the YMCA to help with creating additional spaces for children in the community. We had an issue with housing, and JBS took a lead in helping to create housing, putting in $1 million towards that investment, locating a developer to help build apartments for not only their workers, but for others in the community.
We have been a community that really has suffered over the last 40 or 50 years on housing development. JBS coming to the front and saying, hey, we're going to become an active partner in this, and we're going to take the steps to help build some of those new units and to get new employees into the community, I think is a great start.
There's just a lot of projects we wouldn't have been able to do for our kids if we wouldn't have had the support of JBS. And some of those examples are they helped donate for some of our auditorium renovations. They've helped donate for our gym renovation as well. They are essential to us reaching our mission.
In our plants, we employ 2,000 plus people. Between our employees and our family, we can be as much as 10, 15, 20% of the entire community.
We ingrain ourselves in the community and our people's lives to help them be successful.
JBS is currently our largest employer, but not only is it our largest employer, it has created and maintains high-paying jobs. Coming to Ottumwa about 4 years ago, one of the things I noticed was that there's a sense of generational poverty in the community, and so having high-paying jobs can help break through that. Getting people that work at JBS started off on the right foot for them and their families.
As a mayor, you're always looking for tax base and employment opportunities, and so JBS was really a great addition to our community. The spinoff and turnover of money in the community, because they buy gas, food, housing, recreation. So it was a great economic boost in that sense. Tax-based people started buying more homes, and it gave jobs for multiple spin-offs, agriculture-related industry, implement dealers, feed dealers, local farmers who were raising pork for the plant.
We've been very fortunate in the Ottumwa JBS plant to receive over $100 million in capital investments since the acquisition, and it's made it the best place to work in Ottumwa, in my opinion.
We give them great living wages. We have opportunities for good health care, for better futures so that they and their kids can go to college and get an education. Hometown Strong allows us to make better amenities in the communities that we operate, so JBS can help transform some of these communities that otherwise would not be able to in rural America.
There are multiple different needs that our community faces, and JBS has been a great champion. They're willing to be at the table to help spur different projects and different ideas, and our landscape is starting to change because of that.
The Better Futures program has really allowed families to gain a lot of pride in the fact that as an employee of JBS, they're eligible for an incredible benefit. And so when you see individuals that come to us from JBS or a family member or dependent who maybe wants to get into healthcare, and someone comes to Indy Hills and they go through our nursing program, they become licensed, they stay here.
My daughter, Melody Rosanna Lujan, is in the Better Future program, and she's in RN right now. And when this program, Better Future program, when I heard about it, it made it so easy for me to help my child to become what she is right now.
The JBS apartment complex saved me about $500 a month, and having my child and I, it's just the two of us, it was a blessing in so many ways. And the time I was wasting driving back and forth out of town, bigger than the money I saved just to be able to support him, to be there for him.
When it comes to interacting with local city officials, I want them to know my name, my face. I want them to have my personal cell phone number, so if they ever need anything, they can call me at any time.
They are very upfront and forthcoming with providing answers, so ask the questions you need to ask, get the answers that you need to have.
I would say, I would strongly recommend go for it and find out what their concerns are too, because they look at things from a business point of view, we look at it from a governmental regulatory basis, so it's helpful to have those two different points of view.
I think my message, to anybody that has the opportunity to have like a JBS plant come to their community, I see nothing but positives that have come out of our relationship.
Staff that are here in Ottumwa really care about the success of JBS Ottumwa, and they want to see the success of not only JBS Ottumwa, but Ottumwa.
We want to be the best in our operations in our plant, but we also want to be viewed as the best employer in that community.